One of my students dropped dead in my classroom and I lied about what his last words were. I'm a middle school teacher. 2 weeks ago, I had a student come to class after lunch and was all sweaty. I told him to go wash up, but to use the sink in the classroom. I didn't understand how he got so sweaty since it was cold outside. Later, they were taking a test and he came up to me. He looked out of it and was gripping his pencil. He asked what I was listening to. I said the mamas and the papas. He said, "Can I call home?" Then, he dropped like a sack of potatoes. The school resource officer and nurse were in the room in 2 minutes and he was in an ambulance like 7 minutes later, but he was not breathing. We found out he had died before he even left campus. His parents wanted me to go into detail about what happened and I agreed if my principal agreed to be there. They asked me what was the last thing he said and I mentioned the mamas and the papas and to call home. They misheard me and thought I said that he asked if he could call his mama and papa. They got so emotional that I didn't correct them. All they said was he hadn't called them anything but mom and dad since he was like 3. He died from a brain aneurysm. Supposedly, he got hit in the head pretty hard a few weeks back, but that may or may not be related to his death.